Okay, hopefully I am live. Hello and welcome to ArcanaUniverse. This is going to be Aquarius, August 2025 energy forecast reading. Let's get started. As a friendly reminder, this is a general reading, so only take what resonates. We do have cross watchers, so roles can be reversed, but you will know if this is your story and which side you are on. Alright. And if you would like to check out your tarot today, monthlies, and other yearly readings as well, all of that information can be found in the playlist portion. Alright. Hello. I saw a comment. Hold on. Let me turn this thingy on. Hopefully, is it working? Yeah, I'm having kind of like a little bit of a technical difficulty. Go figure, right? Mercury retrograde. Okay, I think it's kind of working. Let's see. Because I can't read the comments like right away. Or like, it's hard to see them. So I want to see if I can. I mean, the perks of going live, right? You don't know what you're going to get. Oh, thank you. See, like, I can't read. I don't know who wrote that comment because it's covered by the title of this video. So, well, we will. Oh, thank you. Whoever wrote that. So kind. You guys are so kind. Oh, I don't know if that comment is that a new slang term? I hope it means like a good thing. If not, that is very not nice. Let's see. I don't know. I don't know why this happens. Well, we do know it's Mercury retrograde. Anyways, so if I don't read your comment, if I don't read it, it means I can't read it. All right. So just bear with me, and I'm sure if I'm meant to read it, I'm meant to read it, or maybe God is trying to protect me from reading any naughty, bad behavior comments. No. You guys need to control your own self. I'm not here to control you guys. You need to do that. Okay? Like, what do you think? What do you think this is? Okay, you guys have to control yourselves. Alright, so to start off the reading, we look at all of these boys, these men. Gender is not gender specific, but look at this. This is the bad boy club. Anyway, so what I'm picking up is like there is definitely this rebel energy that I'm picking up, and it's like, but the bad mix of like all of these negative traits coming together into one being. It's it's a mix of clever cunningness, right? And okay, I could kind of see something about repent, something. Okay, honey, no, you don't say that on my channel. You're more than welcome to say that on your channel, but please, let's be respectful. Okay, please be respectful of the space. And I don't want you to, lash out like that. That is no bueno. That's no bueno, okay? So contain yourself. We were talking about people needing to control themselves, because I don't wanna be like, oh no, you did that, no, bad. I don't wanna be that. Like, you guys need to kind of think for yourself a little bit, okay? Are we not grown enough? Are we not mature enough? And if we're not quite there yet, that is something that we need to think about. Okay? Anyway, uh so yeah, I'm picking up on somebody who is like very smart, but is mixed with stubbornness and is mixed with temper. Okay, so that's a deadly kind of bad combination. Imagine if this person doesn't get their way. Imagine if somebody crosses them. Like, for them, in their mind, it's all hell breaks loose, right? Oh yeah, ring the bell. Thank you so much. You know what? This is what I'm talking about. Mercury retrograde. Mercury retrograde. Okay, let's do it. Okay? Thank you for the reminder. I appreciate that. Breathe in. Breathe out. Stretch it out a little bit, okay? Okay, one more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Wonderful. Wonderful. Great job, everybody. Great job. So, today was a very interesting day, I will say. Okay. And, one of the perks of doing this live is interacting with you guys. It's not just one sided and we can't talk. And I wish I could see all of the comments. Hello, Deal for Real. Deal for Real. Let's see. Maybe if I close this out. So anyways, so the great thing about lives and streams is that we're going to have little surprises here and there, unexpectedness. And so, it's part of the experience for those of you who are like, oh my gosh, Arcana, just get to it, get to the rating. It's like, somebody here needs to chill. Somebody here needs to have a little patience. Remember, we're just talking about somebody with a temper. So if somebody is like that, that's a no-no. Okay? But again, I shouldn't be the one to tell you guys that. You guys should already know. You guys just intuitively know. You know this. But I guess it's not a bad thing to have a reminder once in a while, right? And I'm happy to do that for you. But don't let this be an ongoing thing. You guys have to kind of enforce it yourselves. But let's try to see if I can see the comments somehow. Ooh, it's working. Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna see what. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. Hi, Deal for Real. Oh my gosh. Oh, and then you wrote girl. that's funny. That smile. Aww. Hello, Jonah. OMG, you're beautiful. Oh, Ahmed. Oh, so you didn't mean it in a nice way. Hello, Ethan. Ring the bell. That's a bit. Okay. Anyways, so yay, I got to read it. All right. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, welcome back. Please don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. But I'm going to go ahead and kind of shut this off so that I can focus on the reading a little bit more. But how are you guys? So as I was saying, today was a very interesting day. Like I just started like feeling all of these like collective energies, because I was just like, whoa, this is an experience, I will say. And then all of these like channeled songs came pouring in, and I was just like, the collective is going through some stuff, some hard stuff, okay? So here I am. We're gonna transmute this baby, all right? Because I don't like it. I don't like what's happening, and I understand. I totally understand that some of us doesn't know how to move on, to move forward. And so, well, the thing is, to every first step, right? What is it? To recognize it. To recognize what exactly is the problem. And so, as some of you guys may know, this channel is all about uncovering and revealing the truth, because the truth is supposed to set you free, right? And so once we know the truth and find some level of clarity, there is this level of acceptance. And from there is how we decide to heal. Okay. But anyways, baby steps. Hey. For those of you who are, need a little hand holding. All right, hello, Go. Hi. So let's do it. But yeah, so the start of the reading was just, somebody was not. I was getting this energy. They have a tough exterior. Somebody here has kind of an ice cold heart, okay? And it's because, they like to think logically. And it's like if somebody has a differing opinion, they take it personally. It's just like, oh, how could they think that way? And then that's when the tension happens, and that's where there's like frenemy energy, or not seeing things eye to eye, and all of that. But the thing about this energy is that they're not the type to just easily give their emotions. They're very selective. And something about they've seen a lot of they've seen a lot of manipulation, okay? And so they're being protective of themselves. But I feel like somebody is seeing right through this energy. Somebody here is just like, they're calling them on their shit. Okay, I keep wanting to say shit, and I didn't want to. I was trying to like not say it, but apparently I needed to say it. Okay, so okay. But you can replace that word with whichever. Let's see. Hello. Let's say Mohammed. Hi. All right. But so somebody here feels like they're a little bit exposed, that somebody actually understands them, okay? But it was in such a unique way. It was a very like a curveball kind of thing. Like they didn't expect somebody to understand them, see right through them, call them on their bullshit. I'm telling you, that's the word that God wants to use. And so maybe it's supposed to be memorable for you in some shape or form. But it's just like, or perhaps you say that a lot, or somebody, this person that you're resonating with, could be you or the person that you're dealing with, but maybe they say that word a lot. I don't know. Anyway, so I try try to stay true to like the channeling and the messages coming through. So whatever wants to come out, I try to just honor it. And so, but yeah, somebody here is just very surprised that somebody kind of was, I don't want to say was patient with them, but didn't let them just get away with things. And they liked that. Even though it kind of like bruised their ego, or kind of was like death to the ego kind of thing. It was, but they liked it. Somebody here really appreciated the strategic charm about it. I don't know. They just found this like very attractive and appealing, that somebody here is able to get somebody who, you know, this person feels like they are somebody of higher IQ, or all of that, and to meet somebody who is able to speak to them in such a different way, almost in a very grounded and spiritual kind of way, but it was also very creative and ingenious, like And so somebody here is just like, whoa, 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 whoa. But I'm getting nervousness, okay? They're just like, well, but what if this energy came on too strong? Like, what if like they took things the wrong way? Because I see here, first impressions matter. They do, right? And I see here somebody made the wrong first impression. And so now they're just like a little shaky in their boots, like, maybe they shouldn't have said all of that. Maybe they should have just, you know, given somebody a chance without being a little, you know. I'll let you replace the word with, you know, whichever you like. But look at that. We shuffled, right? Did we not shuffle? Oh, I don't know, but it's back again. I guess we'll know when we do the replay button. But let's see what we have here. Look at that. So I see here. I'm telling you, today's Mercury retrograde is just like, I feel like, well, it's also the Aquarius energy too. It's kind of like, it fell into place perfectly, but it was just kind of like all over the place getting to this point a little bit, right? But it's not to say it didn't work. It worked, but anyways, you're here. What matters is you get the message. And what I see here is that somebody really, so I'm getting a skeptical kind of energy. So somebody here may have been the type to like be against all this, or be against some sort of like outlook or a type of person or what have you. Okay, I'm getting a very skeptical energy, and like non-believer, or like was just like, oh, show me, tell me, like that kind of thing. And guess what? Somebody was able to walk the walk and just not talk the talk, and was able to do what they say they were going to do. And somebody here is just impressed. They're just like, how in the world? Like, for them, they're not able to fully understand the concept or like how this works, because it's very foreign to them. But it's not to deny that it doesn't exist. Okay? And so somebody here is just very like impressed. They're invested. They're just like, they want to know more, because they feel like they're gaining and adding to their life in a very unique and smart way. So now somebody here is tapped. They're activated. They're just like, okay, oh my gosh. Somebody here is like really getting into their spirituality and is trying to be a person who doesn't get into these tempers and fights, and they want to be more chill and grounded. Wow. Yeah, it's like somebody here is really like understanding what spirituality is, how it feels, and it feels good. It just feels like somebody here was resisting something for the longest time, and now they're thinking like, for what? Why did somebody wait so long to feel this way? Wow, like, wow, it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Okay. Anything else? I do sense here. So one of the main reasons why this person is this way is because they've been hurt in the past. Okay, they've been hurt, they've been betrayed, they've been shown devilish behaviors and ways, and people making them believe it's okay to behave this way, and but they know, their soul knows, they deeply, like inside, they know that that's not the way it is. But I feel like somebody here has been like turning the other cheek in a sense, and not really acknowledging their own behavior and how it fits with other people involved. It's like they're beginning to realize that it's not the other person's fault, it's beginning to be their own fault. Yes, it could have been that somebody here may have hurt this individual and they have wounds from other past and stuff like that, but now it's up to this person to acknowledge it and heal from it, instead of blaming everybody else, instead of looking at how they are approaching everybody else. Okay, and so now somebody here is being enlightened of what they need to work on. Okay, and they want to be a better version. They've seen examples. Okay, they're seeing an example of what is fair, what is right, how like being the best version of ourselves, how it helps everybody else as well. It's just like kind of spreading the goodness. Okay, and so those of you, you'll know which side you're on, if you're this energy or if you're dealing with somebody like this. Just know this, okay? This is something that they have learned and known about and practiced for almost their entire life, okay? And trying to recover and heal from this, it is going to take time. But I see here, it's not impossible. It's not impossible. And I feel like, through dedication, consistency, and being disciplined, it is going to help, okay? So for those of you who need that constant reminder, why do you think I'm here? Why do you think I'm posting up all of these hundreds, hundreds of content and video and going live streaming and all of that for what? To help you guys. To help you guys. Okay? So even if I'm not here, you guys can like check it out. Feel free to check out the playlist portion of this channel for your tarot today. Doesn't matter which sign you are. If you're in here, it is no coincidence because I read energies. Okay? Hello. Patrick, welcome back. Hi, nice to see you. You were in the Pisces reading yesterday, right? Usually I'm able, like, it's weird having two. Anyways, but this may have to be the new norm because I don't know. Hello, Sam wrote, thank you so much. I'm in that energy. I realized my fault. Oh. That's great. That's great. Okay. So let's go ahead and do the spinny spin. All right. Oh yeah, Patrick was watching yesterday. 1 and a 2 and a present. Okay, so somebody here wants to talk more about the present. Present energy, what do we need to know? I just saw 555 on the clock. I mean, 25:55, but yeah. Okay. That's weird. Okay, it looks frozen. I don't know. All right. Oh, look at that. So present moment, I mean, it's looking good. I will say it's looking good. It feels like somebody here, like they found like their friend or best friend or like a soul mate or soul tie, and they just kind of feel like it has a very family-like energy, and so it's almost like they can really like be themselves, but at the same time be the best version of themselves, not just like, oh, be like, I don't mean, like like doing like you're so comfortable to the point you're like not like putting effort, but it's more like the opposite. It's just like you care and you want to, be the best version of yourselves and do the right thing. So somebody here is really encouraging that, and it's just, and it feels nice. It doesn't feel forced. It feels very natural, and it's like somebody is able to communicate and say everything that was being thought of in somebody's mind without them even having to say a word. It's just like somebody here understands and accepts them in a sense, and but not accepting their bad behavior. Like they know that they can do better. Okay. Let me see. My thing. Let me see if it not unfreeze. Okay, I think it worked. Okay. Sam wrote, my overthinking mind, sensitive heart, anger, and quick conclusion caused chaos. She was hurt very much, but she stayed silently with me all the time, even I was hurting her. Oh. Okay. well, I don't, that sounds like abuse to me, okay? That sounds like abuse to me. Okay, so it's like, why continue to hurt her, right? Why continue to hurt her? So I remember just, I'm going to tell it like it is, okay? Because this is, I'm channeling here, okay? And no, it doesn't matter if it's not physical. It's not, abuse has different forms. It could be physical. Most of us, grew up as abuse as physical. Like that's what we automatically associate with. But no, there is emotional, there's mental. And so if somebody knows that they're hurting somebody, they consciously know. And thank you for bringing this up, Sam. Okay, and I'm not trying to put you on the spot, but You brought it up, and I feel like it's very important that other people know as well and understand that this is what we are doing. We're trying to spotlight what needs to be worked on. And so, you know, thank you. I appreciate you bringing that up, because I think it really needs to be relayed. The thought process behind it may be outdated. Okay, we gotta kind of start thinking in a different perspective. And so, even in the previous spread, leading up to this point, I was talking about like just somebody is now kind of seeing things in a different perspective. Okay, and it's like you're in a safe place. Okay, but yeah. So now what are you going to do? Are you going to continue doing what you've been doing? And I'm not talking just to you, Sam, okay? I'm talking about whoever is resonating, okay? Now that they're conscious, now that we bring it to the table and we're spotlighting it, now what do we do? Okay? What do we do? Are we going to continue to be doing what we've been doing? Or is there going to be a change? Okay? And that's up to us. God gives us the resources, the experiences that we've had in the past, etc., the advice coming through, and sometimes people do turn a blind eye. They do, because they're not ready to face the truth. They're not ready to put in the work to face themselves and see their truth. Some people are not ready, but there you are. This is why we're here. This is why we're here. So, I mentioned hand holding you a little bit, right? So, baby steps. I even got that in the beginning of the reading. It's baby steps. But, I don't want you guys to, whoever's resonating, I don't want this energy to just drag their feet. Just like, I'm going to do whatever I want, whatever I want. Like... Oh, Patrick wrote, could I please ask when you do Aries August reading? Well, we usually go, a lot of people just do Aries first and then through Pisces. But on this channel, I decided to do reverse. So Pisces go first. But what that means is Aries, you're going to get it closer to August 1st. You're going to get closer, towards that date. And then, because it's just like you don't need it that early. You're gonna forget by the time it's August 1st. No, kidding, not kidding. But you know what I mean? Like, I decided to do that way because, well, one, Pisces, it'll stack up actually, and so Aries will actually go on top. But then I'm also thinking, like, this is how thoughtful I am, you guys. Like, I'm thinking, like, oh, but Pisces, they're always last, so in a sense, they're going first. Like, that's my thought process. And so yeah. But at least when I do, like, at least when I do like all signs, I keep it like consistent and do Aries first, like the norm. Sam wrote, my moon sign is Aries and sun sign is Pisces. Oh, cool. Oh, okay. So we talked a lot so far. Boy, you guys, that Aquarius energy got me talking, got me talking. But we need this. We need this once in a while, and so we're spreading the knowledge. We're getting to know ourselves better. So, what about the present energy? It's talking about how, you know, you guys are in a safe space, okay? And I do sense here, like, even though it's hard, I'm getting, you know, somebody here with like depression and stubbornness. I am getting stubbornness, like, even though, you know, somebody may be like willing to give like an olive branch or something like that, but it just never quite goes back to the same way. Like, somebody here is just like, well, I can't trust them. Like, it's that kind of energy. But it's, they don't want to do that. They don't want to do that. But yeah, somebody here has been hurt in the past. And then now they're hurting other people. And so that's what we need to stop, right? Right? Hello, Jackie wrote, I am a Taurus moon, Pisces sun. Oh, look at that. Yeah. Yeah, Pisces, I did your reading the other day. So, and we're just talking about ya. Then we got like Pisces coming in here. So remember, I read energies. So you guys, I hope you guys know, you guys are more than welcome to like hop into any signs and all of that, because like I tap into the energies, and if you feel called to click on it or what have you, it is no coincidence. There may be something like valuable there that you may need to hear, and try to see things in a certain perspective. Okay. Anything else? So yeah, presently, I mean, it's looking good, because somebody here, it's like, even though they've been going through a lot, like they don't want to do that. It's hard to, it really is hard to go back when you're like enlightened or enlightening. Like, it's like we want to see the truth. Like, we don't want to be led on, in a sense. And so um, I can see why there's just this natural pull to head in that direction, because there's more abundance. It does make sense. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to. Oh, you guys got lucky. Hold on. Hello, Guru Raj. Hi. So, okay, usually what I say when I do the spinny spin is, if we get 5 more likes, or like, you know, whatever the goal is for that day. But as of now, we need 5 more likes. If we reach that, then we do all signs, which is we tap into each of the zodiac signs from Aries to Pisces. So essentially, that's 12 additional messages. And then I give like, until I finish the spinning spin portion, until we have we've met that goal, whatever goal it is. I forgot to tell you guys. So, does that mean we do an extra? Okay, that means we do an extra, okay? So, by the time I do 1 more spinny spin, we get 4 more likes now, then I'll do all signs, okay? So, it's up to you. We create our own fate. Right? 1 and a 2 and a present. Okay, so somebody here really wants to know more about the present. Okay, what about the present? Let's dig in, okay? Where we don't just do surface level here. Okay, we like dig in and find out exactly what is going on, what the root problem is, okay? What is creating friction? What isn't working out? Why is it so hard? You know, what needs to change? Is it our circumstance? Is it our mindset? Is it the people we're surrounding ourselves with? Like, is it all of the above? We're gonna find out. Okay, and remember, we need 4 more likes. Don't wait. I don't know why. Some people wait. Yeah, it literally says don't wait. Do it now. Why not secure it? You know, why not secure it now instead of waiting until the end? Anyways, but some people will do it, some people won't. I'm getting It's their prerogative. Anyways. Okay, presents. What do they need to know at this time? What do they want to know about? Work, okay? Okay. Somebody here wants to know more about their work, their career or their studies, whatever it is that is like in that area of their life. What do they need to know? Because I am getting there is some sort of like either like missed opportunity or something didn't work out. I'm also getting like somebody got let go. Obviously, that's not going to resonate for everybody, but I was getting that or so. But something about like rejection. Okay, like they didn't get their way, that kind of energy, and so at this time I am feeling like a bit of kind of like in, I'm getting insecurity, like something about fear. Um, yeah, blessed. Hi, Jessica. Can blessed play talk? What? I don't know. I'm not sure, but nice to have you here. I'm not really sure what you're trying to say, but it's nice to have you here. Feel free to just stay and like listen in because we're all about like uncovering truths and clarity and bringing, healing energy. And so if you vibe with that, you came to the right place. Okay. So, but I try not to focus too much on like personal. Okay, remember this is gonna feel personal because I'm great at what I do, but this is technically general. Okay, so just welcome. Okay, uh, so somebody here just kind of feels a little bit like not sure of what is going to happen. There's some sort of like waiting or being in their thoughts. Like I'm getting kind of like staying up and not being able to like focus because they're a little bit nervous. Okay, I'm getting somebody here with nervous energy. Okay, so when it comes to, okay, there's going to be a stagnant period, but it's going to go quickly. Like once it goes, I'm getting like things. So once it's ready, then it's gonna go like very quickly, and and they're and they're going to like feel like at the top of their game because I see here that during this like quiet period, somebody's health was kind of like I'm getting declining, or like somebody here neglected themselves or wasn't taking care of themselves or like was splurging or something like that. And so they're also kind of like moving away from that as well. Jeez Louise. Okay. These messages are gonna come out. Gosh darn it. Okay. And these is going to come out. I don't know. It's just like okay, so somebody here needs to be fair. Okay, somebody here is not being fair. There is some sort of injustice, especially when it comes to like finances. So what that could mean is like either somebody is not getting paid what they're worth, or somebody is like shortchanging. But the reason why this is because like perhaps like this position or this like project or whatever it is, uh, it's in demand. Okay, there's a lot of people that wants it, a lot of people willing to take it for less, like that kind of energy, because like they don't have enough experience. But and that has been problematic. I'm getting kind of like the new workforce, getting like Gen Z, like I'm just relaying. Okay, I have nothing against any of the generations. Okay, but what I'm seeing here is just like somebody here feels like threatened in a way. They feel like their job is being taken over, or like it's getting so automated, or like with AI or whatever it is. Like somebody here is a little bit worried. Yeah. What's their advice? Okay, it's saying relax. Oh, jeez, come on. Okay, so somebody here is really stressed out and it's saying stop. Okay, stop. Because all of these thoughts are ridiculous. Okay, that's the channeled word, ridiculous. Okay, you feel free to replace it with whichever word. But what I see here is somebody here stressing over nothing. Okay, because they're worried about the new workforce coming in. Sure, they may have talent and skills, but they don't have the experience. Okay, and of course, I'm not saying experience is everything, but it is something. It is something, and it does have weight. And it is talking about things are always going to be changing, and it's for our benefit, even though we may not think of it like that. It's ultimately to make our lives easier. And the thing about, especially if those of you who are like, oh, what about, AI or what have you, it's like, or even like ordering at a restaurant or a fast food restaurant, or things like that. Um, the thing is, these machines, they don't have heart, or they don't have like the emotional sense, and all of that. Is just that part. There is some sort of need for that humanness. Okay, because that's what we like. That's what we like. And so, but it is recommending, don't rely on that. Okay, don't rely on that. Like, we still need to learn, and we still need to move forward and think and expand, because, and I know you guys got this. I know you guys do, because like, you're on here on YouTube at God knows, who knows what time in your area, but you're in here. You found your way in here, and we're connecting. Here we are. Here we are. And like, you're just on the other side of the screen, and here I am, right? Isn't it amazing how like wonderful technology can be, and it is for our benefit. Okay, we got to remember it like that. And so, but it's saying, don't get comfortable, in the sense that, keep learning, keep trying to understand. Obviously, know your limit. Like, you don't have to be like obsessive over like needing to know. Just relax. Like, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Okay, I feel like I needed to tell you that, because it's a great reminder. And I see here some of you guys don't hear it often, but you're doing a good job. Okay, you're doing a good job. Okay, like for realsies, for realsies, especially if you're in here. All right. Oh, so we need 4 more likes, because I'm almost done with this. And you know what? If we don't reach it, great. That means I can end it there, and we can go our separate ways, and you guys can do whatever you have planned, whether that's resting or what have you. But there's a time to things. Like, Like yesterday's like Pisces reading was like over 40 minutes long or something like that. 100, oh my gosh, 1 hour. Oh, what time is it? Sorry, I was like seeing it and I was seeing 143. I was seeing 143. And so that's why I said 143. But no, I mean like an hour and 43 minutes. Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh my gosh, yeah, it's getting tired and God is saying, you know what, it's okay if we don't meet it. It's fine. It wasn't meant to be. So what's the final message, the advice coming through? Oh, it's beautiful. Beautiful. Amazing. Oh my gosh. So it's saying, you know, the final message here is I'm feeling this more confident energy. This feel like somebody here got their shoulders kind of back and it's just like, you know, in this like power like position, and they're just kind of like, yeah, Arcana's right. Like she's saying facts. And so somebody here is just really feels understood, feels motivated, feels like they have somebody rooting for them in a sense. And so it feels really good is what I'm seeing here. So just know you're not alone, okay? And your success is everyone's success in a sense, okay? It's just like when we try to do things to help others and to be better versions of ourselves, by us doing the work, it just spreads it. You know, be an example for others and then try to do the right thing. And I see here, you know, there is an energy here that does want to do the right thing and be successful at it as well, and achieve success in their life in some shape or form. And so just don't get cocky now. Don't get cocky. I see here there's a lot to be cocky about, you know, or be confident about. And that's good. You have this boost, because I see here sometimes you guys don't have that boost and there is this depressive energy. But you know what? It's not to say forget that energy, but just remember that we don't have to be stuck there. We don't, because there's so much more to look forward to. Okay, so that's what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to like this video, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already, and you're more than welcome to share this with whoever you feel like needs to hear it. All right, and to hold you until next time, feel free to check out the playlist portion of this channel for all of the readings from your tarot today, monthly, and yearly. And if you would like to connect with me outside of this platform, all of that information can be found in the description of this video. Thank you so much. Great to have you here. And thank you for the beautiful comments.